What is up, everybody? Welcome back to Dark Souls. Today we're giant today. Got the giant's halberd, shield, and full armor set. Obviously using Havel's rings so that we can actually, move about at a fair pace. I did upgrade the halberd to +1. You need Twinkling Titanite to do that. In addition to that, you may be going, this isn't where we left off at all. And it is not. I changed my plans a little bit. I decided that instead of going and fighting Sif, the boss that we were about to encounter, I'm actually going to do the DLC first. The DLC, basically what's going to happen is it's going to allow me to get a cutscene that you otherwise would not see. And in fact, I don't think I've ever actually seen the cutscene myself, so I decided we're going to do that. In order to access the DLC, though, you have to head up this way to an area that we're not going to tackle. We're just going to pretty much go to the first bonfire is all we need to do for this one. So, coming over this way, you don't actually even have to fight this guy. Oh, you got me. It's okay. You don't have to fight him. If you're not wearing stupid heavy armor like I am, you can run through him. And I am, I don't know, I am going to be fat rolling in most of my videos, I bet. And that's just because, so much of the armor and shit in this game is so heavy. All the cool stuff seems really heavy. So, I mean, a lot of the time we're probably going to fat roll. Now, to get where we're going to need to go through this section. Kind of a bitch. You actually have to deal with more of these boars. And this guy doesn't have a really easy way to deal with him. You kind of just have to get his attention. And I usually just get the hell out of here. As you can see, kind of a dick. Oh, I didn't realize the giant's halberd had electricity damage. That's actually pretty sweet. He will stop aggroing at this door, though. So if you can get him to this door, and you can get him get him baited here, you can take shots at him. Obviously, he doesn't have any weak points. Neither of these guys do. So you just kind of have to deal with them this way. I think magic is fairly effective if you can get magic in. But yeah, you can see they don't have a weak point on the back anymore, like the earlier one did. But yeah, this is kind of the way to deal with these guys, I think, is just... Ooh, that was super effective. Why was that so effective? I'll try it. Well, hey... At least I get to try it again, because when you get through that one... these won't respawn, by the way. So once you kill him, don't have to deal with them. Come around this corner, and guess what's over here? Yeah, you're going to have another one around this corner. However, this one, you can actually get around pretty easily. I would advise not wearing lots of armor for this, but you can actually... if you can get around him early, you get up here, and he will actually get stuck right there. I believe right here he's going to get stuck, so you can very easily at that point just do this. That's super effective against him. I wonder if that's because it's thrust damage. Let me do a little test here. If I switch to, say, I don't know, a lightning spear. No, that still bounces off. I'm not sure why. It's probably just because it's a super strong weapon. Yeah, because the light one does. I don't know. But yeah, once you get in here... Oh, we got the Fang Boar Helm. Excellent. We don't have to farm for that later now. Cool. Got a bonfire here. I'm not going to Estus it right now just because I don't really need to. I'm going to rest at it just in case. You'll also notice I've got Iron Flesh and Power Within. I don't know why. I just figured I'd switch them on. Maybe I'll use them at some point. Iron Flesh is pretty cool, actually. It gives you super high defenses. That was not what I meant to do. I'm going to go ahead and activate it here just to show you what it does. So you always move at this speed. You can't do any fancy rolling. But it's pretty cool. It makes you really tanky. As you can see, that did almost no damage, which is great. You also will not stagger. It increases your poise by a massive amount. So, now these guys right here are kind of the common enemy you'll find in this area. They're actually they're a pretty big pain in the ass, honestly. They have a couple of attacks that really kind of can hurt you. They have I'm not going to get into them right now since we're not actually clearing this full area. But we will have to deal with them at some point, so when we have to, I'll show you a bit more about them. Like that attack specifically. That little, like, shoulder thrust doesn't do a lot of damage, but it is really annoying. So we want to kill this guy right here carefully, because we're going to have a mage trying to shoot at us. We're going to get this guy aggroed on. Come here. There's a bunch more in that room, as you'll see later when we get to this actual area. So, I mean, technically we are here, but, you know, once we actually come back and deal with this area. Easiest way I find is to get over here. If you can kind of get on this side of the doorway, you can aggro whatever, you know, these guys in. They'll usually come in one at a time and you can deal with them a little bit easier. This is very much like a mob area. Like, this whole area of the game pretty much just throws a ton of enemies at you. So, alright, what we're here for is not actually in that room. We're going to ignore that. What we're here for is this guy. So we need to get him. Usually I'll attack him, get him aggroed, and get the fuck out of that area just in case that happens. In case one of these guys comes after you. Uh-oh. And yeah, this guy's just like the other ones we fought. He might be a little bit stronger, I'm not sure. I think he's about the same though. And as you can see, this guy's got the aura around him, he's buffed. This guy probably is too, but... yeah, so to get to the DLC, you have to come here. So you can't get to the DLC until you've got the Lord Vessel. There we go, and then killing this guy is going to reward us with the Broken Pendant. That's the item we need. One note is, if that guy's not there, you're probably not playing the proper game. Because apparently before, I've never played this game without the first one. When I bought this, I bought the you know, the version with the DLC included. So I've never played this without it. But from what I've read, that area right there, he won't be there unless you have the DLC. So. And once you have the DLC, you can head back to, where do I want to head back to? What's the easiest? Because we need to go back to, I guess, the Undead Parrot? No, that wouldn't be best. Let me think for a second. Firelink would work. Fuck it, let's go back to Firelink for now. Firelink would work. Actually, maybe I should do the cat... no. Well, because once I get in the DLC, there's a bonfire. So we're going to get into the DLC. And I think I might actually go down into the catacombs and deal with that next. No, I don't know. I don't know what I want to do. I'm undecisive. I don't know. Let's see, is everyone still around? You're still here. How are you doing, Bod?
Oh, hello. Tell me about it.
It's your decision? Yes.
Why, yes, of course. Thank you for sharing. I'm still an able pyromancer. I mean, you're dead. Once.
Yeah, I think he was asking about a lady we haven't met yet, so.
Pyromancy has a... well,
yeah, stop talking. And I believe telling him yes is what is going to cause him to leave. So if you get to that point and you haven't bought in all of his stuff, don't tell him yes, just tell him no and he'll probably hang out. They're both still here. This guy's still here. Okay. So I think we'll just get to the DLC. I'm trying to think if there's a quicker way, but this'll be fine, I guess. I'll just run down through Havel's door. Actually, I should have gone to the bonfire up here. Oh, lag attack. Also, I should go see if that guy wants to sell me any cool armor. Hey. You're done. You're not done. Also, I'll show you, that's what that does. So using our shield actually can do something. I don't know if it'll actually, like, break a guard or anything, but you can see how effective our armor is. Like, we're not staggering. We are unable to make that jump because I didn't jump. Oops. I feel like a tard now. Did I rest at this bonfire? Son of a bitch. I would cut this away, but it'll take literally 2 seconds to get back to where we're at, so I won't. I do think I'm going on the way. I'm going to grab us another weapon to play with, though. I think. Okay, hold on. I always forget that. In order to, when you teleport, you have to rest at the bonfire you land at, if you want to set that as your bonfire. So, just making a note of that. All right, that's a pretty cool attack, actually. This running attack he does. Oh, was that it? Yeah, it was. Okay, that was pretty cool, though. Alright, let's see if we can make this jump. Yeah. So, I don't know, as you can tell, the jumping animation is not affected by your armor at all. So, you can do it, you can jump with, you know, if you're fat rolling, you can still jump exactly as you can, which is, you know, kind of weird, but...
I suppose great minds think...
Alright, let's see if he's got anything new to give us. Ah, he does. Okay, let's, I'm gonna go ahead and do a little bit of dupe glitching here. I'll just do this live. We're gonna do it, fuck it, we'll do it live. I think Smo is gonna give us the most for it. So, let's see what he gives us. Yeah, 12. Head and pop those. And then probably after the DLC, we'll probably go ahead and go into the, go make some boss weapons. So let's get Smo's shit. And like I said before, this guy sells boss armor and stuff. We already have a set of this, so don't worry about it. Can't buy an extra master key. But now that I'm here, I'll show you. Now that we've bought stuff from him and we talked to him.
You are a fine trading partner. Rumor it may be, but I have heard of a surviving ancient dragon who resides in this land. A coterie of undead serves the dragon, as they train to become dragons themselves. Sounds unlikely, but you never know, do you?
You gonna tell us more?
I'm afraid I don't see it.
So yeah, he gives you hints. Now that hint is actually relevant to a covenant we can get later, which we will be getting, and a pretty intensely hidden area. So that was what I was mentioning earlier about he gives you hints if you buy shit from him. If you don't buy his shit, he just kind of basically tells you to fuck off. So if you're having trouble, that's another one of the many places the game will let you get hints. Ah, fuck you. You can stay there. I don't care. Wait, where was I go? Oh, I'm going down to the Darkroot Guard. Oh, yeah, I could have just gone to Andres. What was I thinking? I should have just gone to Andres, because I could have done a little bit of weapon upgrading, probably. I have to go give my, magic... what's it called? The item that you upgrade the weapons with. Can't remember the name of it. Although I guess this way will get us another weapon. So, what I'm gonna do is actually, no, I don't know. I wouldn't recommend it unless you are sure that you're done with him. We're gonna go speak to our merchant friend here. Let me see if this breaks the. It does not. That doesn't break the guard. That's. So I wonder what the point of like having a shield bash is, other than it's something to do. I don't know. And as you can see, with really good armor, we can just sit here and we don't even... That does almost nothing to us, so... And a couple of the heavier armors are like that. You can kind of start, like, really not giving a fuck about what's hitting you and just kind of tank roll your way through the game. Now, I'm going to go make sure there's nothing left this guy has for us. Where have you been hiding? I think we're good. I believe we have all of these we need. I'm going to go ahead and buy one of everything just to be sure. In case I do kill him, that way I don't have to farm for the items later or what have you. I think we have most of these, but having more than one never really hurt nobody. And we have a bunch of souls I just splooged, so... Oh, I already had those. Okay, well now we have two of them. We already have these. Okay, so...
It's actually the hollows don't knock on your street. Hey, what's the matter?
So just now that we've heard that he likes us, we're gonna have to murder him. Wow, what a lucky man. Yeah, so we're gonna murder him.
My name. Little.
So killing him gets you a humanity, and it's gonna get us the Uchigatana. One of my favorite weapons in Dark Souls 3 because of the power it has. Still very good in this game. Definitely like its moveset. In addition to killing him there, if you didn't get the, if you kill him here, you'll also get the key. Which one is it? I will just point it out. You will get dun, 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 the residence key. So if you kill him, you just get the key, which is why in speedrunning, they actually kill him from right at the beginning of this area. There's actually no point in coming over here in the speedrun, so unless you're doing if you're doing all bosses, I think they still have to, because you obviously have to come kill the Capra, or not Capra, the tourist, but it's okay. So now we have, wonder if we have materials for that one. We got some. We'll go ahead and put it up to +5 for now. We're going to play with it later. The Uchigatana is probably my favorite like katana weapon in the game. I like its moveset more than the that one. So, alright, we're going to go ahead and head down. Well, not head down, but we're going to head over to Havel's area, which means running through this whole area, which means not giving a fuck about what's going on. Nope. Right, so here's a cool little trick if you can hit it. Nope. Failure. You can actually make that jump and hit this, and you'll actually kind of bounce over, and you can kind of jump over that whole little area, which is pretty handy. Well, not handy, but it's a cool little trick, you know. I'm all about little tricks. I'm probably gonna do a video later where I'm just gonna show you like all the ones I know, like the skip that you can basically bypass this whole area and get straight to Capra in that area. I'll show you guys that later. It's not too terribly hard to do. All right, Darkroot Basin. Let's get over here. This guy's already dead, so we don't have to worry about him. I mean the Hydra, obviously. These guys are still alive. Luckily, this weapon kind of does seem to work very well against them. See, that was dumb of me. What I should have done there was not jumped. Like, me, I'm so used to just dodging out of the way of shit that, like, I just forget that I can just put my shield up and totally ignore, you know, 90%, like, this probably won't even do anything. Did like half my stamina. That, yeah, it didn't even hit that hard, actually. So yeah, using overpowered armor, always a good thing. Like, what is our armor stats in this? 267, that's a lot. Alright, so, in order to access the DLC, you have to have, I'll go through this kind of in order. You have to come over here, you have to kill this guy. I do not know if you actually have to kill the Hydra. I would advise it though, just because he's not that difficult, and otherwise he'll be shooting you this whole entire fucking time. So, I would say kill the Hydra. Well, hold on, let me think. Prerequisites. You have to have the Lord Vessel, basically. Because you have to unlock that path to the Duke's Archives. So without the Lord Vessel, you can't get over here. So once you've got the Lord Vessel, you can come over here. Kill this guy here. He's not here now, as you can see. Kill the dude over here. Go to the Duke's Archives. Get the pendant from where I showed you. After you kill him, go talk to Dusk. Then go get the pendant. And then, once you've done all that, you can come over here. And before, don't fuck with that black thing yet. We want to walk over here. Get this soul first. Well, not soul, but get Dusk's armor. This actually comes with a really great but stupid looking piece of equipment. Where does it land? I don't know where they put it. I don't know. There's an organization, but I don't know. So the Crown of Dusk makes us look like a fucking, I don't even, like a princess looking thing, but is blessed by all manner of magic, raises the power and effect of the wearer's magic. So if you look here, we get more armor and stuff, blah blah blah. But if you look at our magic defense, it drops with this. So we take more damage. We take more damage from magic, but we do more damage with magic. So if you're a mage, that's a really, really powerful piece of stupid-looking gear, which is kind of annoying because it looks really dumb, but it's really, really great. So once you've got the broken pendant, you can come right here and examine this this chunk of the abyss. And then we will be grabbed by Manus. Obviously, you don't know this is Manus yet. We will find out later that it is Manus. Manus is super important. And where are we at? 21 minutes? Might as well fight the boss of this area. So when you first get into this area, there's actually pretty much the first thing you do is a boss. So, like I said, you have to have the Lord Vessel, so you won't get trapped in this area. You can always just warp back out right there. But pretty much the first thing that's going to happen is you're going to have a boss fight. Now, I would highly suggest going into this fight with whatever gives you the most lightning defense. So what we have is actually pretty good. But this boss is this boss is kind of a pain in the ass. This is the Sanctuary Guardian, the first DLC boss. He does that. He has a lot of lightning-based attacks. Although, as you can see, if you just move to the left or right, you can kind of dodge them. He does, like I said, he does a lot of lightning damage. If you can poise through his attacks, that's great. I'm probably going to die to this guy and have to go fight him with a light character. But he does pretty, yeah. I'm going to have to fight him with a light character because I can't stand tanking through him. But you can, if you have, obviously I've put all my points into strength. If you have points in endurance and health, this is the best strategy. It's just use your tankiness to its full effect. So we'll go ahead and, I don't know, fucking throw on something. What's the closest low? What's here? Shadow. We'll do the shadow stuff. When in doubt, shadow garb. That should allow us to mid-roll. That's great. Take that off. Should fast roll. Take this off. I think we'll use the Black Knight Halberd for this fight. And there we go. That should do what we need to do. So, yeah. Like I said, if you want to tank through this guy, feel free if that's how you do it. I don't know. It feels like that's a weird... that playstyle bugs me. So... yeah, he does a lot of annoying shit. His tail can poison you too. You have to be careful of that. Wow, I didn't even dodge the first fucking attack. I need a point to heal. There we go. Fuck. So, yeah, I'm not very experienced against this boss, honestly. I haven't fought him in so long, but, you just kind of have to learn his attacks and hope he doesn't fuck you over. There we go. Fucking look at that damage, though. So that's an annoying attack. He's going to follow it up usually with that fucking flash forward nonsense. Oh, fuck. I thought I got that. Yeah, so, like I said, not very experienced against this boss. There's not a lot, I don't know, it's kind of hard to say what is the proper strategy. I guess I should be using a shield of some sort, but I think I'm going to throw on Power Within, actually. I'll show you how that works. So, like I said, Power Within is going to boost our damage massively, but it's also going to slowly drain our health. You'll see how much damage it does if we get a chance to use the fucker. You can actually dodge that. If you dodge that, it's great. Oh, it didn't actually do bonus damage. That's weird. That was the exact same damage we did before. That's interesting. Yeah, if you have a strong weapon, this guy's not a problem, as you can see. Oh, shit. He might be a problem now. Shit. Fuck my life! Oh, I feel bad. He's not a big deal if you have a powerful weapon. Blah, 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 blah. As he fucking dies, I knew I was gonna die there too. Because instead of playing it safe, I tried to get attack in. He back dodged, and no fucking luck. So what the hell? Why? I swear to God, I thought I knew what Power Within does. Short strength and endurance boost. Right, so I should be getting more damage off of the scaling of the halberd. Oh well, whatever. Maybe I did get a little more damage, I didn't notice it, I don't know. But that's what it does. The endurance boost is nice as well, but just note that you're losing health. And I know I didn't pick up those souls last time. That's because of... I thought that was the little one. I'm dead. I didn't pick up the souls because a bunch of them were dupe glitched, and I don't... Like I said, I'm trying to avoid using dupe glitched souls for leveling, just to kind of meet like a compromise. Man. So I will say that this playthrough has been plagued with the curse of the Let's Play. Which is basically, as Chugga Conroy put it, as soon as the recording goes on, you play worse than a baby could ever play. That's paraphrased, but pretty accurate. How did I not dodge that? Am I a fucking dipshit? I might be. There. I got hit by the fucking after effect. Oh, we want to... Oh, that's fucking right. So, I'm actually kind of glad. You want to knock this guy's tail off, like that. You get a weapon for knocking his tail off. You wouldn't think you do, but you actually do, as you just saw there. It also takes away one of his weapons. I missed? Are you joking? Fuck me, we're dead. Hitboxes, man, I don't get them sometimes. But yeah, I'm actually glad we died a bunch of those, because that totally reminded me. For some reason, my brain was going, oh yeah, after you kill him, you'll get his weapon. Then I went, wait, shit. It's a whip weapon, so it's kind of garbage, but... You know, in order to get all the in order to 100% the game, we need to get all the weapons. Which means you need to get this guy's stupid tail. This guy's tail is kind of a bitch to get with like, not as strong weapons. Like, if you're not using a very strong weapon, it can be a huge pain in the ass to get. Yeah, you can always dodge back from him if you want. And let him get some distance. Ah! That was bad. Bad decisions were made. Yeah, you can heal right there. It's kind of like a good time. Like I said, just sidestep those. Don't worry about them. And that one, oh. So, get out of the way of that one. That one, he's just going to put a thing below you. Dodge out of the way of that. So... God damn it, man. Nope. And you can't get boss weapons twice. So once you cut his tail, even if you die in the fight, you can't get it another time. Fuck! So this guy's kind of, as you can see, he's a little annoying. He likes to dodge. He's pretty quick. I mean, he's telegraphed mostly. If you can get your dodges down on him, you know, not bad. If you can start seeing what attack he's gonna do next, you can get in here and bash on him. Ah, that was bad on me. I should have dodged that. Alright, cool. Give me a good... Perfect. Good time to heal. And let him close ground. Dodge all this. And whack him. Nope. Whoo! No, bad. Didn't mean to do that. Oh, fuck. Heal, heal, heal. Dodge, dodge, dodge. That's a really good time to get his tail. When he does that attack, he's stunned for like fucking ever. Ow! The fuck was that? I don't know if I've ever seen that before. That was exciting. Give me a heal opportunity, bud. That was the sound of me dropping my controller in sadness. Alright, this is officially the boss that has ruined me the most in our playthrough. Alright, let's go. Let's do this for real this time, guys. I feel bad. This is 10 minutes of unnecessary failing at a boss. This is like ONS, but worse. This is way worse than ONS. I think that this guy gives me a lot of trouble every time I face him, and I don't know why. Like, maybe it's because I'm not used to his moves. Because I don't know. I will say that this boss could have been a lot harder if this water, like, actually... Like, when I first came in here, I thought it would slow me down. Yeah. Luckily, it doesn't. If this water slowed you down, this boss would be a pain in the dick. Because he'd be one of those bosses that you have to wear a ring to fight. There are a couple of those. Actually, I think there's only really the 4 kings. Ouch! Fucking God, that was a good hit. I'm dead. Dodged too early. But yeah, there is. I think that's the only boss that requires you to do it. Is the 4 kings. Basically, it's just a boss that requires you to wear a ring to fight him. Which, you know, kind of gimps you because you only have 1 ring slot now. Especially if you are using the Ring of Favor and Protection, which I would usually advise. Unless you're doing like a mage build. At that point, obviously, you only have, you know, 1 slot. And now you have no slots, so you're just going to have to hope your build is happy. Ow. That didn't break his tail. That's surprising, actually. That fucking, like, headbutt. I don't know why that keeps getting me, man. It must be really, really bad. Alright, I'll give it one more try on this video. If it doesn't go right, I guess we'll call this episode here, and I will continue with him on the next episode. I mean, at this point, I could use, you know, a shield. But, you know, it feels like it's cheating. I already said I don't want to use a shield, so I don't want to use a shield. That was dumb. Okay, so yeah, you can dodge through that. I just showed you, obviously. Basically, okay, biggest advice of this fight, always have stamina. If you drain yourself with stamina, you're probably going to have a bad fucking time of this fight. If you have, yeah, I mean, it's a rule of thumb for pretty much all times in this game. Always have some more stamina ready to dodge. Good. Give me the heal time. Okay. And as you saw there, you can unlock your camera too and punish that kind of stuff. There we go. That was nice. That looked good. But that didn't, because I swear to God I dodged that. Alright, dodge back a little bit. Get some distance. Some more distance. Some more distance. More distance! I was going to heal there, but I didn't think it would give me the chance. Alright, heal. Oh, fuck that interruption. Alright, heal up here. Yeah, like I said, that's the best place to get his tail. If you're trying to get his tail, wait until he does that. Oh! Or I guess you could technically bait that. There we go. Done. Not as big a deal as I mean, it is. He kind of wrecked me. You get a soul for him, which is kind of weird. He's kind of like the weak point of bosses in this area, I think. Pretty much all the other bosses in this area are really awesome. He's not bad, he's just kind of, I don't know, not as interesting as the others. Then, once you, so I will say, once you've cleared that guy, I'll show you real quick. I'm just going to rest at this bonfire and pop back out. Yes, there's a mushroom there. Don't worry about her. We'll talk to it in a minute. Yes, I said talk to it. Actually, we should put some levels down first. As always, just keep putting some more into fucking strength. Because, fuck it. I think it'll be active now. I'm pretty sure all you have to do is rest at a bonfire. But when you go back through here later... Oh, there aren't. Okay, maybe it's after you clear the area. But at some point, that area is populated by that guy we just fought, but there's 2 of them. I think they're smaller, not bosses, but there are 2 of them, which is kind of crazy. So yeah, alright guys. Thanks for watching. Sorry that took a little bit longer than I expected, but I will see you guys on the next episode where we will get into exploring Ulasil. And I'll point out that we've already been here. How's that make any sense? Well, you'll find out in the next episode, guys. Later.